Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. And the Gamecocks ready to kick it away first. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Bearcats offense will go to work first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps, reading at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short. And those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it. But they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a third down.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Fung. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback had the look he wanted. He had his big fella down here in the red zone. That's supposed to be an easy pitch and catch, but his buddy puts it on the floor.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Bearcats headed quickly to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bearcats!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Carolina's offense.
Okay, there's coach. We're gonna bump this up, coach. I ain't gonna hold you. You can sell them in at 85, sell them out at 80.
Out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the guy that'll be running the show. His first order of business, manage the game and don't get them behind the sticks. Running inside, it's Davidson. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Right back to the well.
Right there,
find
yeah.
a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Press up.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down.
Let's go.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
We needed that.
The Gamecocks
go,
will line up to punt it
needed
away.
that. And we there. We home. They turn.
Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4
it got
times.
worse.
Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. 9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Right back to him on the ground. He'll make the stop at the 21 after a pickup of about 5.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a 1st down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Hampton. He's out past the 35.
Good job,
They
Hampton.
get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top as we get a look at the numbers so far.
Oh, we actually got a rank. That's crazy.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking for space, it's Hampton. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the running back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
Handoff handoff to the lone back. Maybe a crease.
God damn,
He's brought down, but there's a flag on
dirty
the field.
ass
Let's see what
team.
the call is.
Personal foul.
Yes, we
Face mask
accept him.
penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. The Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hampton. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And now they've moved into the red zone. Might be changing the route. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got his man. Touchdown, Bearcats! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
And I think that pass play was simply designed just to get him the football in space and let him do the rest. Obviously, they're not throwing that into the end zone, but they feel like they've got guys, especially at the running back position, that if you just give them an opportunity, they can make people miss and score like he did right there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with.
Thank you. Someone get him down.
The pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. It's complete to
Oh, my ankles.
Brings it to the open.
Ah, that's
They'll
my
move
fault.
the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
The Gamecocks are flying down the field. They just keep firing. On the move, he fires.
Fuck, that's a
Working
dive.
a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, to give, looking for room. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He might want another play. Tight end now in motion. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Timeout called, Cincinnati using its 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. This time he wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Bowman. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. They're working that left side.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. There's a little room there. He now has 80 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The Bearcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger. At time as both teams head into the locker room, we're looking forward to a terrific 2nd half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Bearcats will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the 2nd half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Guys, I talked to Coach Shane Beamer at halftime. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the 2nd half. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. They'll move the tight end. Pulls it on the option. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read, because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. The run inside. It's Davidson. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Line getting set on 2nd down.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll test the right side. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
It's all right.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Short now. They snap it from their own 46. Quarterback making checks. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Bearcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Give to the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Running inside. It's Hampton. Might have a chance. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
That's caught. It's Hampton. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or hide. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it on 1st and goal.
It's in there.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cincinnati! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back.
That's huge,
offensively, you got to put the gas on the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Look at it. I'm still trying.
And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Wants to keep it in the air. Bringing the heat. Being chased. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tripped up for the tackle.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Could be an out. The 20. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the pummeling has started. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. The screen, he can go! And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Buying some time. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Gamecocks spin the first of their 3 timeouts. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. It's Sellers. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Unleashes one. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in cover.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead, because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know.